Hey, this is your girl Tanya Hall coming to you from followtanyahall.com. Thank you so much, all of my friends, for tuning in again today. I just want to talk to you a little bit about, I'll make this a nice short video today about content development, content marketing, how to develop your content that you're going to put on your page. Content marketing is really and truly is the art of understanding exactly what your customers need to know and delivering it to them in a relevant way, compelling way, in order to grow your business. Okay, this may sound easy enough, but the majority of businesses, whether they're startups or direct sales, um, really need to cultivate how to develop their material before they put the material out there. I know, and I have to admit, I have been guilty of it too. I get something great and I go, oh, I'm gonna blast it. I'm gonna put this out there. I'm gonna put it on my Facebook, put it on my Twitter. Not really sitting down and developing strategies in which to um, campaign content so that it can reach your target audience. And from me rushing to do it, my results have never been great. So, real quick, I'm going to go over a couple of key points of just strategy development. Okay, one of the basic marketing components of a content-rich strategy is simply spending time to actually develop a campaign, a real campaign, what you're going to do. Um, One of the best campaigns I've ever seen. You remember this blender? They used to have this blender, and they would throw all kinds of stuff in it, throw keys in it, throw your cell phone in it, and it was one of the most amazing strategy development content campaigns that you could possibly see. So if they had gone on to some player and just buy the blender, it wouldn't have been as effective as them just throwing a bunch of stuff in this particular blender, and then you would watch it how it crushed all the stuff. So you figure if it could crush your phone, your cell phone, then it can make the best margaritas you have ever tasted. And so they sold millions of those things because they took the time to really sit down and develop a true strategy and strategy campaigns in order to move their product. Okay, so here are a few proven marketing questions that you need to answer yourself as you're developing. Okay, how will my business, my product, my services um, bring change in the industry or the community? So really sit down and think. That's one. Two, what structured approach or formula am I using um, as a business roadmap? What am I focusing on? What's the approach? What's the formula? Kind of like math. What formula am I using as a roadmap for my business? Three, determine the key goals of your company, your customer, and your desired outcome. If you don't know where you want to go, you don't know the end result, then how do you know when you got there? How do you know if your campaigns are actually effective if you don't know, have a specific goal in mind? Number four, round four, yeah, four. What tools will you use to execute your plan? Um, is your tools going to be Facebook as your tool? Is your tools going to be webcast or webinar? Is your tool going to be Facebook? Figure out. There are tons of other tools that you can use, but those are just a few examples. But what tools are you going to use for your strategy development? Lastly, part of content marketing strategies is how will you measure if your content strategies are working? Totally guilty of that. went through a lot of stuff, have no idea whether it was working. So those are 5 quick things that you need to think about when you're creating content that you're going to put out, maybe on your blog or in your sales letters. Really think about those 5 questions that just put towards you in developing great strategy. Really sit down and think about it. Finally, after you've done that, once you think about promoting and distributing your content, how are you going to promote it? How are you going to distribute it after you've developed it? So also want you to tune in to another video I have. I have a video on distribution of content. What's the best way to distribute content after you've developed it? Alright kids, gotta go. Mama gotta do some other stuff, but thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you stopping by. Later.